No, I named it Primeaple because I used to watch I don't remember what playthrough it was when I was a kid, but I watched a playthrough. I want to say it was like Munching Orange or King Daddy DMAC, one of those two people. Years ago, like over 10 years ago, it was like a playthrough of like Pokemon Yellow that I was following. And they named it, like they called him Primeaple Syrup, or I call him Primeaple Syrup. I don't remember. I honestly do not remember the origin of why I call it Primeaple Syrup. But I named it that. Oh, I'm getting cutscened. I see you're almost at the 5th base. Holed up inside is the Team Star's last remaining squad. You fought well to make it this far, Chandler. Or thank you, Chandler. Chandler, Cassiopeia. You made it as well, Clive. Of course, it's the last base. I wouldn't want to miss out on the action. Clive, I owe you my thanks. Your help has been invaluable to the operation. I'm sorry I was so wary of you at first. Well, that's all I want to over the bridge. When we're finished at the base, that'll be the end of Operation Starfall then? Not quite. We'll still need to handle Team Star's secret mastermind last of all. Do we have any leads on how to find him? I'm hoping they'll come out in the open once the squad bosses are all stepped down. I see. We've come so far, only a few more steps left. Don't let me down, either of you. Cassiopeia is hung up. Alright. Thanks to you, Chandler, I've slowly but surely come to understand Team Star. I now know what I need to do, and I know what my final decision will be. For that, I can't thank you enough. Take care in that base, Master Chandler. And sorry for getting all polite there. I don't know what came over me. He's still trying to hide himself, even though it's been apparently obvious this whole time. We'll just check down here real quick. We're at the Ultra Gay base. I need a new job. Maybe working in the Pokemon Center near here would be more fun than my current job. Esther. Get out of here. I've got to heal my Pokemon. Kids like you must keep the workers at the Pokemon Center busy all the time. So true. I was just talking about Espeon. There's a wild Espeon somewhere around here. Lurantis. We have both Fomantis, and Lurantis. There's a terastallized Sylveon down here. We do not need Sylveon. That's a Dedenne. I don't think we have Dedenne. We do not have a Dedenne. That's Crit Cap. Easy peasy. Dedenne emit electrical waves from their whiskers on their cheeks to communicate with each other. When low on electricity, they curl up and sleep. The little baby. Power of music. Lonely Mint. I know you're a tough trainer and you're talking about the power of music. I'm gonna pass. We'll check behind the base after we do it. I just wanted to see what the side path was all about. Blissey! Where are you going? Hit you from behind to make sure the quick ball works better. Get in. That was so much easier than fighting like 6 chances before I caught one. Viola wants to learn Psycho Cut. An actual psychic type move? I need that. I technically don't really need Phantom Force. Even though it is higher power than Shadow Claw. Clear Smog I've kept for coverage. And we'll get rid of Phantom Force. The eggs it lays are filled with happiness. Even eating one bite will bring a smile to anyone. I didn't want to press that button. Alright, we got that whole line taken care of. I don't have a Floatzel yet. I've seen so many Floatzel. How have there's so many Pokemon I've seen that I just haven't gone and caught yet. I was like, oh, I totally have a Floatzel. No, I don't. I don't have Dreadnought and I don't have Floatzel. How is that even happening? You're a completely different person. I don't know who you are. I'll return later when it's time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington. Who might you be, young man? A friend of the young master, perhaps? I'm not sure. I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's ferry crew. The Ruckma Squad, led by young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't believe we're supposed to give out that information. No, then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea who this young man might be? He's no friend of ours. You know, I think he might be here to try and take us on. Understood. In that case, I'll take it that you're an adversary of the young master. That's right. Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Do you want to have a bad time? Would you be so kind to indulge me in a quick battle? Splendid, then let us begin. Who the hell are you? Pokemon Trainer Harrington. Morgan. Alright, get out of here. Hatcham. No, we're fine. The frame rate is tanking again. Knockoff. Come on, it's living on 1. This just gives us more reasons to metronome. Headbutt. It's a very standard move. Well. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my paltry skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hasta la vista. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least that's what I heard. Now he's, like, tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you're here to make trouble, so I gotta let everyone know. Hasta la vista! That's kind of funny. The guard has been dealt with. Good job. That base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew, the Rockbus Squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him and you'll go south. Things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead-from-the-back type. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him. But his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good in anger, and he'll march out of the front lines and deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it other than take down the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up and go from there. Alright, before I forget, let me do... Well, first, if I'm opening this by accident, I may as well do this. Comet Shard. And 320 is a heavy ball. And we're not at 330 yet. What I wanted to do is not that button, this button. Actually read. Said to be the second strongest of Team Star's bosses, his family owns an apparel brand famed in Paldea. He constantly looks down on others, perhaps due to his cushy upbringing. Like, I wish I could go back and read this stuff. But now that the thing is gone, it won't let me read it. Even if I, like, back all the way out and it shows me the thing here. I can't... It shows me the badge, but it won't let me read the dialogue I missed, and that makes me angry. We should be good. Let's do that. Let me save. Hello. Stop. Go. Even the smallest stars can light up the sky when they shine together as constellations. Or the last bastion of Team Star. Losing isn't an option. Hey kid, you listening? If you can beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, we'll call the boss out to deal with you. How's that for hospitality? That's exactly what I want. So... Aw, the frames. How does auto-battling a Mimikyu work? It just does. Okay, the whole mechanic of Mimikyu is completely ignored through auto-battling. I fully expect Ortega to have a Tinkaton on his team somewhere. Sure are auto-battling. And 2 more. Hooray! Our defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now. The pretty pink gay car. Here he is. Oh, he's so fabulous. I didn't know what voice to give him up to now, so he's like... But now I know. Huh, so you're Chandler. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Oh, he would like some beefcake around here, huh? Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. I love his cane, though. Zoomaroo. I promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when this battle sends you blubbering back home. Level 50s, you're still pretty strong. We're gonna try and metronome for a grass-type move. Because I didn't know you would lead with a Zoomaroo. Stone Edge. I landed Stone Edge. Oopsie. Did you just realize how outmatched you are? You want to give up? Now's the time. Sucker Punch. Sadly, that doesn't work like that. You were lowering my physical attack. That is rude of you to do that. Alright, let's Gigaton Hammer then. Come on! Stun Spore. God damn it! It didn't even work. Baba Booey, you're failing me. Okay, let's just do this then. I'll max revive Baba Booey if I need to. Send out Steve. Wigglytuff. I can literally switch again if I want to. Wigglytuff, huh? That's fine, maybe. Not Heavy Slam. Oh yeah, perfect. Dox Bun. Area was like 55, 56. Ortega's like level 50. I got my Quick Claw, but it used a priority move. Oh, we're already at Rever Room. Cool. What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair! For you being a giant car, I feel like Heavy Slam should do something. Or in fact, it does nothing. I did them in the order that made sense to me, not the way the game said them. Like, I don't want to go all the way to the top of the world and then go all the way to, like, the right. That just feels weird to end everything off at. Like, I feel like going all the way up to the northernmost part, going from south to north, just feels better. We're gonna have to revive Baba Booey here. I'm not gonna max revive, though. I'll just heal. Then Hyper Potion. Let's switch to Baba Booey. Fine. Gigaton Hammer. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. Metronome? No! Rude. Magical Torque. It's not letting me do it because I didn't technically land the move. Grass Pledge. Alright, you're literally one shot from dead from any move. I'm doing Metronome again. Spatial Rend, huh? Doesn't affect because it's a dragon move. That's cool. We've had Judgment, Spatial Rend, and Shadow Force all come out of Baba Booey's frickin' hammer. Oh my god, please. Please. Ah! Why does that move confuse? Just let me hit you with the funny Judgment. Or the Metronome. Oh my god. Thank you. Just end it, whatever. How could I lose? What the heck? He's too much of a baby to say hell. What the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly, we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see how the looks on our bullies' faces once we get it moving. I'm sorry. I just thought it would work. Come, good fellow, 'tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand? Genius! Thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would just have 0 payout, I would just ask Mother to buy us a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say stupid things. You know that? What? Mela, cool it, would ya? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit on relying on our parents for bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. We're short on juice, we gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy for you to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yup, I'm gonna train my Charcadet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait! You know, Melly shoots her mouth at all, for an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Ah, sucks. This sucks! I hate myself for losing, but I can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down. And going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Ugh, fine! Not like I have a choice anyway. I'm gonna walk up to you slowly and down smash you. Take this badge already. You better treat it with the respect it deserves. And thus concludes Starfall Street. For the most part. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. It better be Dazzling Gleam. Just so you know, you're the worst! Like the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington? Guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I lost my boss title, so I'm gonna head home. Actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want to tell you something. You're the son of a wealthy family and the heir of a major apparel company, so why not join a group like Team Star? Or why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So the Academy really did have an issue with bullying? Who would guess, right? The school's all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the Academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the Academy, I believe I am in best position to answer that question. Mr. Harrington, about 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of, hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetuated the bullying dropped out of the Academy one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the Academy. No, I should imagine not. I formed a deputy to read all the records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how the best way to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. This student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that! I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then, I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the students who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad? This was not intended as punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims, after all. I wanted the students to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Paldea Region, under the pretext to overseas study. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident in the Academy servers. This was just some, like, massive lore dump all of a sudden. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing? That's terrible! After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. That's why all the current teachers were brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincerest apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in this current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to that school without them. Not after we come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's because, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the world. Well, now what? Chandler, it's me. Did you do it? Did you claim Ortega's star badge? With its boss no longer around, the Ruckbus squad is as good as finished. Ortega was the last. All 5 squad bosses have been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long, now that they've lost their special positions. After that, they should soon be back attending the classes at the academy. Nice work out there, Chandler. Is that Clive I hear? Cassiopeia, well done to you too. Thanks. Now about your reward, Chandler. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone. As promised. 20k. Oh, that reminds me. I'm doing the supply unit rep this time, right? Indeed, you can go ahead and give Chandler his bonus reward now. Suspicious. Then how did he get those, huh? That means he would have had to meet Cassiopeia or meet up with Penny halfway. At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. There's only one thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the big boss and have Team Star disbanded for good. Where's the big boss? Don't worry, there's no need to search them out. The true identity of the big boss is none other than me. Oh my god, who would have seen this coming from a mile away? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star. Back then, the members of the team were my closest friends. I treasured them more than anything. If they go on like this, Team Star won't do anything good for anyone. They've got to give it up. I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. Chandler, I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive. Understood. And I'll see you both there. So Cassiopeia was the big boss of Team Star this whole time? I scarcely thought it was possible. But with this revelation, I might have an inkling as to their true identity. It seems we'll find our answers after dark at the Academy schoolyard. Let's prepare as best we can before heading over. Well, the game's forcing me to go back to school. Sad. So, what do I want to do here? Right? Because I try to keep... There's a wild Porygon outside of his base. I try to keep one big plot thing in one episode at a time, but now we can go straight to the thing. I know in the episode for the Final Titan, I did the Final Titan, and I went to the lab, and I fought Arvin all in one thing. So I guess we can do this now? I mean, like, I suppose. It just feels weird doing it with Team Star, though. But I do want to check around the base for stuff first. Because after this next thing will be the end of the stream. And I will pick up Pokemon Violet again next week. As of this stream, though, next week is the week of the Splatfest for Spicy, Sweet, and Sour. So, I don't know on what days I'm going to stream Pokemon Violet because of the fact that there's a cave here. Hold on. I see that Floatzel. I'm like, I'm gonna go for the Floatzel. This is a Palmo, just another random Palmo. Steel Beam. Oh hell yeah, special type attack steel move from Sword and Shield. I'm saying this because I'm gonna want to stream a lot of Splatoon 3 next week. To get conch shells and stuff. But one of those days we're gonna return to Omori on one of those days. Bulldoze TM. We need to catch this Floatzel, because I just don't have a Floatzel for some reason. I'm going all this way without one. So at least on one of the days during next week, I'm going to do Omori, and maybe I'll do more Violet. Maybe I'll do more Violet before the Splatfest. I feel like we would be able to... If I wanted to do Pokemon on the day of the Splatfest, I could, because... This thing's being rude. Because I could, you know, do the 2 gyms, and then stop right there, and not do anything after that. However, this Floatzel's being, really fucking rude. It's gonna die to play rough, isn't it? Oh my god, it lived on 1. I'm gonna die to Whirlpool damage. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I just say things out loud, and then maybe they're true, maybe they're not. This should catch. I don't know all of my plans ahead of time at all. It is a common sight around fishing ports. It is known to rescue people and help fishers carry what they caught. I don't know how it took me this long to realize I didn't have one, but there we go. I literally have not encountered a single Dreadnought. I've seen them. I just haven't gone up to one. So anything else behind the base? There is this lighthouse. Encore TM. There's just like other students being trainers like outside the Team Star base. Like how they even let them stay here. Well, what is up the lighthouse, then? There's a Team Star guy with some Fido. Who's the good puppies? Yes, you both are. I love my Fido. They're so fluffy and doughy. Game for Energy Ball. Wow, I love frame rates. Seeing if there's anything else. Does not particularly look like it. Except you. We do not have this Gastrodon. Get in the ball. That's rude. I'm fairly certain we don't have this Gastrodon yet. Fishers say that they didn't see many of these Pokemon in the past, but this form of Gastrodon is now increasing in number. That sounds familiar, so maybe we did get that one. If we did already, oh well. Well, it's always nighttime when I'm playing this game, so... We've seen what we need to see. All we've got left is just the snow and the ghosts and ice gyms. But let's head to Mesagoza. Oh, literally, they're right there at the academy. Like, right at the academy front steps. Well, I want to heal first.